Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Today we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list, published on April 6, 2026, just yesterday. It introduces a comprehensive benchmark and a massive synthetic dataset of 500,000 image pairs, designed to evaluate and train models on precise, geometry-driven transformations rather than just basic semantic edits. The paper is titled SpatialEdit, Benchmarking Fine-Grained Image Spatial Editing, and as we will see later, the resulting baseline model shows some really impressive reductions in viewpoint error, with significant implications for interactive content creation and 3D reasoning. And for those interested in the implementation, the authors have shared their code on GitHub. Figure 1 illustrates the two main categories of fine-grained spatial editing evaluated by the benchmark. At the top, we see camera-level manipulations, which involve adjusting the pitch, yaw, and zoom to simulate changing viewpoints within a scene. The bottom half details object-level manipulations. Here, specific elements can be rotated, translated, or scaled without altering the rest of the background. These examples highlight the shift from basic semantic changes to precise, geometry-driven transformations. So, while the previous figure defined the tasks, Table 1 highlights the gaps in existing evaluation tools. This table compares SpatialEdit Bench against prior setups like ImageEdit and CEdit. We see that earlier benchmarks often miss specific operations, like object scaling or rotation, and rely solely on a vision language model metric. This kind of metric uses an AI model to judge if an edit looks semantically correct, but it cannot measure precise geometry. In contrast, SpatialEdit Bench covers all these detailed manipulations and introduces a precise metric, ensuring the output is geometrically accurate. Well, since Table 1 established the need for a better benchmark, Figure 2 breaks down the composition of the SpatialEdit 500K dataset that powers it. The large chart on the right shows that the data is fairly evenly split, with camera-level tasks making up about 52%, and object-level tasks taking the remaining 48%. Moving over to the top left, the camera operations are further divided into indoor and outdoor scenes, mostly featuring single-axis changes like yaw, pitch, or distance. Finally, the bottom left histogram tracks the aspect ratios of bounding boxes for object-moving tasks, confirming a wide variety of object shapes are represented. Alright, Figure 3 walks us through the Blender pipeline used to generate the dataset. The architecture is divided into two main engines. On the left, the object-level engine pre-processes digital assets using the Segment Anything Model 3, a tool that cleanly cuts out items and then uses in-painting to produce the rotation and moving branches. Over on the right, the camera-level engine systematically samples different viewpoints within a rendered scene. This creates precise transformations across yaw, pitch, and zoom. Okay, with the training data established, Figure 4 details the SpatialEdit 16B model architecture. At the bottom left, a text prompt and the original image feed into a frozen multimodal encoder called QN3VL. On the right, the image passes through a variational autoencoder, which compresses it into an efficient format to extract key visual features. These signals are mixed with noise tokens and passed into the multimodal diffusion transformer blocks in the center, which are fine-tuned to process the spatial instructions. This setup generates the final edited image at the top. Now, after exploring the architecture, Table 2 presents the final performance comparison on the SpatialEdit Bench, and the results highlight a clear advantage. For object-level tasks, the full SpatialEdit model achieves a moving score of 0.67, which significantly outpaces all open-source alternatives. Moving to camera manipulations, it yields the lowest viewpoint error at 0.24, substantially beating prior models like Longcat ImageEdit. Interestingly, the top rows show that current video-based world models, such as KlingV 2.5, still struggle with these precise tasks compared to specialized image models. Wrapping up, two key takeaways stand out. Integrating explicit geometric control with generative frameworks is essential for precise editing, and this shift toward true 3D reasoning will really push the boundaries of interactive content creation. That is it for this episode of the AI Research Roundup. I am Alex. Thanks for listening.